Hello viewers, friends, and subscribers, it is AG, and today we're playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. This video is more, even though I'm streaming right now, this is just my first impressions of the game. Jumping right in. Solo, I guess. Sure, battle scenarios, because that's the only side we can do. Wipe them out. Sure, we're just jumping right in, right? So I played a little bit of this morning. First impressions. The graphics, I don't even know how they did it, are way better than the first Battlefront. I'm really surprised on PS4 how good they are. Here, let's, I don't know what this is. Okay, so defeat 25 clone troopers. I guess this is a single player. I don't know what I chose, but... So this is Naboo, the palace in Naboo, I believe. Let me see if I'm actually with other players. I think this is a single player. So, as you can see, we're just going to walk around here. Graphics look amazing. Sound, as always, is great. Yeah, this is like one player. I was actually dying like crazy in multiplayer. Control-wise, I would say the game feels just like the first one. But the enemies have a little more weight to them because there's different classes in this one. So here, let's go to multiplayer. Show you how hectic that is. I don't know why I didn't do it the first time, but it seems like they listened to the fans that complained about the first one, even though it's still not the competitive Battlefront that I think people wanted. It is an improvement upon the first one, and I love the first one. I know people had, you know, mixed feelings about it, but I still enjoyed it just because it was Star Wars. And it's like a fun, you know, multiplayer game to play on and off. This is arcade, so I want to play like multiplayer. Oh, here it is. Okay, so multiplayer. Let's see. What did I do today? I think I did strike. We're defending objectives. So let's jump into strike. I know there's going to be a million people with their first impressions. Yeah, Star Wars is so good. And it is. And I'm still going to play this game because it's Star Wars. I have it pre-ordered, obviously, because it's Star Wars, right? And I think that's what a lot of people are going to be jumping in. And I don't know. I think a lot of people like to say, oh, Star Wars Battlefront 1 was so bad. I think the older players are saying that because they actually played the original Star Wars Battlefront on PS2. Which... See, as you can see, there's 4 different classes. Assault, Heavy, a little slower, I think has a little more power. The Officer can... Whoops, did I just choose Officer? He can place down turrets, but he has a kind of a... His gun's okay, I guess. And everyone, it seems like they have this shotgun. So on the bottom right, as you can see, it's similar to the star cards in the first game. So I can like throw a grenade, L1, R1, I have a different... Oops. I was going to get killed there. And if you press, this is kind of different, L1 and R1 together, you have a weapon on the top, which is like a shotgun for most of these guys.
You're not alone.
I'm just going to use the Officer again. So then you have to wait for other people that died, and you can all join together. Again, graphics. This is obviously from Force Awakens, this stage. I haven't played this one yet. So we'll put a turret here. Hopefully it gets some kills from that. I tend to die a lot because I suppose I'm not used to the maps yet. Still need time to get good. This is just the beta. Specialist is a sniper.
Ready to go.
First impressions, though. aside from the graphics and the audio, which is great, aside from a couple things I noticed that they used the same music. Now that's kind of a stupid thing to say because it's like Star Wars music, but they used the exact same Star Wars music from Battlefront 1. I mean, I know there's different tracks in Star Wars, so they could have at least found some different ones, and there are some different ones, but I'm just saying, I wish I could show you the example, because it was in Naboo and they were using the last game's music, but again, it's Star Wars music, I guess it doesn't really matter. But the first thing I thought was, this is Star Wars Battlefront 1, with a new layer of beautifulness to it. It feels the same. I know a lot of people say, why are you playing first person? So we'll go with third person right now. It does feel the same. Except there's classes now. Obviously, if you like the first one, you'll probably like this one.
Ready.
I feel like it's just an improvement. It's like a... I'm not going to say it's a huge improvement. And I know they say this is a beta, but, you know, it's pretty much like a preview. I'm sure they'll iron out some kinks and stuff here and there, but aside from that, this is pretty much just a preview to get people excited for the game, to get people to pre-order it so they can play it early. The game's pretty much done, I would say. I don't know how they can fix the whole game and then, you know they have millions of copies of this somewhere ready to ship. They can't go back to all of them and fix them. That's what patches are for and whatnot. So I'm guessing this is going to be pretty much a finished game. A lot of these betas are like that. They're just previews. But this is Star Wars Battlefront 1, except it's prettier and it sounds better. The characters have a little more weight to them. I think I said that already. You kind of feel it. If you go to the heavy character, let's see if he feels a little different. Sorta. Just a little slower, I would say. I do have a shield on correctly, yeah. But, it's Star Wars Battlefront. If you like the first one, you'll like the second one. I'll like this, probably. I almost have the platinum in the first one. I'll probably get the platinum in this one, too. So, what can I say? If you didn't like the first one, you might not like this one either.
Let's do this.
If you even somewhat like the first one, you'll somewhat like this one, too. Except it has maps from the prequel trilogy, from the original trilogy, and of course the new trilogy coming up. Rey's in this. I saw Rey running around in Naboo for some reason. Darth Maul is in this, and a whole bunch of other characters. Han Solo, etc., etc. Star Wars characters. So, I don't know. I don't know if my first impressions are anything insightful, but I'm excited for the game to come out. But it is more of the same, except it looks a lot better. And it'll be cool to play in some different maps. So it's almost like an expansion of the first one. So that's what I kind of think of this. I'm not mad about my pre-order. I'm going to keep it. And I look forward to playing the game. Dive deeper into it, as they say. But just wanted to give my thoughts really quick on it. So if you guys are interested in Star Wars, I'd say pick it up. If you want to just play the first one, you could probably get it for cheap somewhere, and then all of the DLC for the first one is free right now. So might as well get ready for Star Wars Battlefront 2 by, I don't know, just getting the first one for like $5. I swear you can probably find it for $5 somewhere, and then get all the expansions for free. So that's my thoughts. If you've played the beta already, let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, etc., etc. You've heard all this stuff before. I'm AG, your humble host. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Tonight, streaming Resident Evil 4. Continuing that, so we'll see you then. Thanks. Oh, Star Wars. Who doesn't love Star Wars?